Hey Taurus, I need to sit down with you for this one because what came through in this reading is something I was not expecting at all. Like genuinely, when I laid out these cards, I had to take a step back and just process what the universe was showing me about your situation right now. So here is what is happening. There are people in your life who have been working against you in ways that most of us would not even think possible. I am talking about actual spiritual warfare here, not just someone being a little jealous or throwing shade on social media. These individuals have set up altars. They have been doing rituals. They have been calling on forces to try and block your blessings, to try and keep you stuck, to try and make sure you do not rise to where you are meant to be. And look, I know some of you might be thinking this sounds extreme, but the cards do not lie. The energy coming through is showing me that there has been a coordinated effort against you, whether you have been aware of it or not. Some of you have felt it. You have felt that heaviness, that sense that no matter how hard you try, things just are not moving forward the way they should. You have felt exhausted for no reason. You have had unexplainable setbacks. You have watched opportunities slip through your fingers in ways that just did not make sense. But here is the thing that I need you to understand, and this is where the reading gets really powerful. God saw what they were doing. The divine, the universe, whatever you want to call that higher power, it saw every single thing they tried to do to you. And let me tell you, the response that is coming is not gentle. I am seeing a fury, a divine fury that is moving on your behalf right now. Your enemies, and yes, I am calling them enemies because that is what they are. They thought they were operating in secret. They thought their little rituals and their negative intentions were hidden. They thought they could manipulate spiritual forces to work against you without any consequences. They were so confident in their ability to block you, to harm you, to keep you down. But what they did not count on was divine intervention. They did not count on the fact that you are protected in ways they cannot even begin to comprehend. They did not realize that every curse they tried to send your way, every negative intention they held, every altar they set up, it was all being documented by forces far greater than them. And now the reckoning is here. I'm not talking about some subtle karma that takes years to manifest. I'm talking about immediate, undeniable consequences that are going to leave these people absolutely shaken. The universe is about to show them exactly what happens when you mess with someone who is divinely protected. So let me pull these cards for you and show you exactly what is unfolding in your situation right now. Because Taurus, you need to see this. You need to understand the full scope of what has been happening behind the scenes and what is about to happen to those who tried to destroy you. The first card I pulled is the High Priestess. And oh my goodness, this card is telling me everything about the hidden knowledge and the secret activities that have been going on around you. The High Priestess represents the unseen, the mysterious, the things that happen in the shadows. And in your reading, she is pulling back the veil to show you exactly what has been taking place behind your back. These people, they have been working in secret. They have been gathering in private. They have been consulting with practitioners of dark arts. They have been literally setting up altars with your name on them. Some of you might find actual evidence of this soon. Like you might discover that someone has had something of yours, a photo, a piece of clothing, something personal that they have been using in their rituals. The High Priestess is revealing all of this now because it is time for you to know the truth. But here is what is so powerful about this card showing up first. The High Priestess is not just about the secrets of your enemies. She also represents your intuition, your spiritual knowledge, your connection to the divine. And she is telling me that on some level, you have known something was off. You have had dreams that felt too real. You have had gut feelings that you could not shake. You have sensed that there was a spiritual attack happening, even if you could not prove it. I am seeing that some of you have been waking up at strange hours of the night, particularly between 2 and 4 in the morning. You have been having disturbing dreams where people you know are appearing in threatening or strange ways. You have been feeling drained when you are around certain individuals, like they are literally sucking the life force out of you. The High Priestess is confirming that all of these experiences were real, they were not in your head, and they were directly connected to the spiritual warfare being waged against you. What is beautiful about this card, though, is that she represents divine feminine power and wisdom. And she is showing me that while these people were busy setting up their little altars and doing their little rituals, the divine feminine energy was wrapping you in protection you could not even see. Every time they sent something negative your way, there were angels, spirit guides, ancestors, all working to deflect it. You have been walking through a battlefield without even realizing that you were being shielded every single step of the way. The High Priestess is also showing me that you are about to receive direct downloads of information. You are going to start having dreams that give you names, faces, specific details about who has been working against you and exactly what they have been doing. Your intuition is about to become so sharp that you will be able to walk into a room and immediately sense who has been speaking against you, who has been working against you spiritually. This gift of discernment is being heightened right now as part of your divine protection. For some of you, I am seeing that you might be drawn to get your own spiritual protection, whether that is through prayer, through working with a spiritual practitioner you trust, through setting up your own altar for positive purposes. The High Priestess is encouraging this. She is saying that as these secrets are being revealed to you, you need to fortify your own spiritual defenses, not out of fear, but out of wisdom and self-protection. The next card that came out is the Knight of Cups, and this is where things get really interesting because this card is showing me that one of the people involved in this situation against you is someone who presented themselves as a romantic interest or as someone who deeply cared about you emotionally. The Knight of Cups typically represents a charming, emotionally expressive person who comes bearing gifts and sweet words. But in this reading, the Knight of Cups is showing up reversed in energy, which tells me that this person was not genuine. They came into your life with an agenda. They were sent, whether they know it consciously or not, to get close to you, to gain your trust, to collect information about you, and to create an emotional opening that could be used against you spiritually. I am seeing that this person might have asked you a lot of questions about your dreams, your goals, your fears, your vulnerabilities. They might have seemed really interested in your spiritual practices, asking about what you believe, how you pray, what kind of energy work you do. At the time, it might have felt like genuine interest, like someone who really wanted to know you deeply, but the Knight of Cups is revealing that they were gathering intelligence. For some of you, this person might have given you gifts, and I need you to hear this clearly. If you still have anything that this person gave you, you need to get rid of it. I am not even talking about just throwing it away. I am talking about cleansing it with salt water and then disposing of it outside of your home. The Knight of Cups is showing me that some of these gifts were specifically chosen or prepared to serve as conduits for negative energy to reach you. What is really disturbing about this card is that it shows me this person might have even collected personal items from you. A strand of hair from your brush, a piece of jewelry you thought you lost, photos of you that they took without you realizing. The Knight of Cups in this manipulative energy is showing me that they were building a spiritual case against you, gathering materials that could be used in rituals meant to bind you or block you. But here is where divine justice comes in. The Knight of Cups is also a card of emotional karma. This person who came to you with fake love, with false intentions, with a hidden agenda, they are about to experience a massive emotional backfire. Everything they tried to do to you emotionally is going to come back to them multiplied. The loneliness they tried to curse you with, they are going to feel it so intensely that they will not be able to escape it. The heartbreak they tried to manifest in your life, it is going to hit them in ways they never imagined. I am seeing that this person is going to reach out to you soon, and when they do, you are going to immediately feel the difference in their energy. They are going to seem desperate, broken, confused about why their life is suddenly falling apart. They might even confess to you, either directly or indirectly, about the things they were involved in against you. The Knight of Cups is showing me that their emotional shield is about to completely crumble, and they are going to be left raw and exposed to the consequences of their actions. The Six of Swords is the third card, and this is such a powerful card of transition and moving away from troubled waters. In traditional tarot, the Six of Swords shows someone in a boat moving from rough waters to calmer shores. And in your reading, this card is confirming that you are being divinely relocated away from the danger that has been surrounding you. God is moving you, Taurus, and I do not just mean physically, although for some of you, there will be a literal relocation, a new home, a new city, maybe even a new country. But more importantly, you are being moved spiritually and energetically into a completely different realm of existence, where the people who have been attacking you cannot reach you anymore. The Six of Swords is showing me that you have been in a season of spiritual warfare and mental anguish for quite some time now. You have been fighting battles that most people could not even handle. You have been carrying weights that were never meant to be yours. You have been navigating situations that were deliberately designed to confuse you, to weaken you, to make you question your own sanity and your own worthiness. But this card is bringing such beautiful news. That season is over. You are being transported into your season of peace, of clarity, of blessing, of divine favor. And the transition is happening whether your enemies like it or not. In fact, the more they try to keep you stuck, the faster God is moving you forward. Every curse they send is being transformed into rocket fuel that propels you to your next level. I am seeing that you are going to start noticing signs of this transition very soon, if you have not already. Doors that were previously locked are going to swing wide open. People who would not give you the time of day before are going to suddenly be reaching out with opportunities. Financial breakthroughs that seemed impossible are going to manifest seemingly out of nowhere. The Six of Swords is showing me that divine intervention is actively rearranging your entire reality to get you to where you need to be. What is really beautiful about this card is that it represents a journey that is guided and protected. You are not moving into unknown territory alone. You have spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, all escorting you to your promised land. The Six of Swords is showing me that even as you are transitioning, there is a covering over you that makes you untouchable. Your enemies can see you moving forward, but they cannot stop you. They can watch you being blessed, but they cannot block it. For some of you, the Six of Swords is also indicating that you need to be willing to leave certain things behind. There might be relationships that you have been holding on to out of loyalty or history, but those connections are not meant to come with you into this next chapter. There might be habits or patterns that feel comfortable, but are actually keeping you tethered to the old energy. The Six of Swords is encouraging you to trust the journey, to let go of what needs to be released, and to move forward with faith. The Hermit is the fourth card, and this is showing me that God has been preparing you in isolation for what is coming next. The Hermit represents solitude, inner wisdom, spiritual enlightenment, and divine timing. And in your reading, this card is revealing that the period you have been going through, where you might have felt alone, where you might have felt forgotten, where you might have felt like you were in the wilderness, that was all intentional and divinely orchestrated. Your enemies thought they were isolating you. They thought they were successfully cutting you off from opportunities, from relationships, from blessings. They looked at your life and thought their plans were working because they saw you pulling back, they saw you becoming more private, they saw you spending more time alone. What they did not realize is that they were not isolating you at all. God was sequestering you for your own protection and for your preparation. The Hermit is showing me that during this time of solitude, you have been receiving direct downloads from the divine. You have been getting clear visions about your purpose, about your path, about the work you are meant to do in this world. You have been developing spiritual gifts and abilities that you did not even know you had. You have been healing from wounds that you did not even realize were affecting you. You have been becoming someone completely different, someone stronger, someone wiser, someone absolutely unshakable. I am seeing that the Hermit energy has been teaching you how to find your light within yourself, rather than seeking validation or energy from external sources. This is so important because it means that what your enemies were trying to do, which was to cut you off from your power sources, it actually backfired completely. They pushed you into a place where you had to find the infinite source of power within yourself. And now you are connected to something they cannot touch, cannot curse, cannot diminish. The Hermit is also revealing that you have gained wisdom about people, about energy, about spiritual warfare that most people never learn. You now can see through false friendships immediately. You can sense when someone is operating with a hidden agenda. You can feel when the energy in a room is off. You can discern between genuine support and fake smiles. This wisdom is priceless, and it is going to protect you for the rest of your life. What is powerful about the hermit in this reading is that he carries a lantern, a light that guides not just himself, but others who are lost in darkness. And I am seeing that part of your purpose moving forward is going to involve helping other people who have been spiritually attacked, who have been the victims of jealousy and evil intentions, who need someone to show them that there is a way through, that there is light on the other side. Your testimony is going to be your ministry, Taurus. The story of how you survived what was meant to destroy you is going to be the roadmap for others who are going through similar battles. The Five of Wands is the fifth card, and this is showing me the chaos and conflict that has been surrounding you. The Five of Wands typically represents competition, arguments, struggle, and people fighting for dominance. And in your situation, this card is revealing that there has not been just one person against you. There has been a group of people who have been in conflict with you, competing against you, actively working to create chaos in your life. The Five of Wands is showing me that these people have been fighting amongst themselves about how to handle you, how to attack you, what approach to take. They have had meetings, group chats, phone calls where they have discussed you, analyzed you, strategized about you. They have been so obsessed with bringing you down that it has become a central focus of their lives. They wake up thinking about you, they go to sleep thinking about you. They cannot have a conversation without bringing your name up. What is sad about the Five of Wands energy is that it shows me these people have been so busy fighting against you that they have completely neglected their own lives, their own growth, their own blessings. While they were plotting and scheming, their own relationships fell apart. While they were doing rituals against you, their own finances collapsed. While they were cursing your name, their own health deteriorated. The Five of Wands is showing me that their obsession with you has cost them everything. But here is where the divine fury comes in. The Five of Wands is about to flip completely. All of that chaotic energy they have been directing at you, all of that conflict they have been trying to create in your life, it is about to turn inward on them. They are going to start fighting each other. The group that was united against you is going to implode. Accusations are going to fly. Trust is going to shatter. Betrayals are going to happen within their own circle. I am seeing that one person in their group is going to have a crisis of conscience and is going to expose what the others have been doing. The Five of Wands is showing me that there is going to be so much infighting and drama within the people who were against you that they are going to tear each other apart. They are going to be so busy dealing with the chaos in their own camp that they will not have any energy left to focus on you. And honestly, by that point, you will be so far ahead, so elevated, so blessed that you will not even be thinking about them anymore. The Five of Wands is also confirming what I saw earlier in the reading, that there have been multiple altars set up against you, different people working with different practitioners, using different methods, all trying to block the same person, which is you. But what they did not understand is that when multiple people come against one person who is divinely protected, they are not multiplying their power, they are actually dividing it. The Five of Wands is showing me that their scattered, chaotic approach to attacking you has been completely ineffective because there was no real unity in their intentions. They were all operating from different motivations, jealousy, envy, bitterness, insecurity, and those energies do not work well together. The King of Wands is the sixth card, and wow, this is the energy of divine authority and power coming to take a stand on your behalf. The King of Wands is a leader, a protector, someone who commands respect and has the power to make things happen. And in your reading, this card is representing either a literal person who is going to step into your situation as a defender, or it is representing the divine masculine energy of God himself taking action to protect you. The King of Wands is showing me that someone with real authority, someone with real power, someone with real resources is about to become aware of what has been happening to you. This could be a boss, a mentor, a father figure, a legal authority, someone who has the ability to actually do something about the injustice you have been experiencing. When this person finds out what has been done to you, they are going to be furious. The King of Wands does not tolerate bullying. He does not tolerate spiritual abuse. He does not tolerate people ganging up on someone who is innocent. I am seeing that this King of Wands energy is going to take swift and decisive action. He is not going to wait. He is not going to deliberate. He is not going to give warnings. He is going to come in like a force of nature and completely dismantle the structure that your enemies have built. Businesses are going to close. Reputations are going to be destroyed. Legal consequences are going to manifest. The King of Wands is showing me that the people who thought they were untouchable, who thought they were protected by their own spiritual practices, they are about to find out that they are nothing compared to the authority that is moving on your behalf. For some of you, the King of Wands might be representing your own energy that is about to emerge. You have been in hermit mode. You have been quiet. You have been observing. But you are about to step into your own King of Wands power. You are about to speak with authority, move with confidence, and command the respect that you deserve. The people who have been dismissing you, underestimating you, thinking you were weak, they are about to see a version of you that shocks them completely. The King of Wands is also showing me that you are being given divine strategies right now. You are going to know exactly what to do, exactly what to say, exactly when to move. You are not going to be operating from emotion or reaction. You are going to be operating from a place of strategic wisdom that comes directly from the divine. Every move you make is going to be perfectly timed, perfectly executed, and devastatingly effective. What I love about the King of Wands in this reading is that he represents righteous anger. This is not petty revenge. This is not ego-driven retaliation. This is divine justice being executed through someone who has the authority and the power to do it correctly. The King of Wands is showing me that what is about to happen to your enemies is completely deserved, completely proportional to what they tried to do to you, and completely unstoppable. The Ace of Swords is the 7th card, and this is the card of mental clarity, truth, and breakthrough. The Ace of Swords cuts through confusion, it reveals what is hidden, it brings light to darkness. And in your reading, this card is showing me that you are about to receive absolute clarity about everything that has been happening. All of the confusion you have been feeling, all of the questions you have had, all of the situations that did not make sense, the Ace of Swords is bringing the answers. You are about to understand why certain people behaved the way they did, why certain opportunities fell through, why certain patterns kept repeating. The Ace of Swords is giving you the gift of truth, and while some of what you learn might be painful, it is going to set you free. I am seeing that the Ace of Swords is going to cut away every cord, every attachment, every energetic link that your enemies created to try and stay connected to you. Some of you have been feeling like no matter how much you try to move on, you keep getting pulled back into drama with certain people. That is because they have been intentionally maintaining spiritual ties to you through their rituals and negative intentions. But the Ace of Swords is severing all of that. You are about to feel lighter than you have felt in years because those energetic chains are being cut by divine authority. The Ace of Swords is also showing me that you are going to receive communication, messages, information that exposes everything. Someone is going to slip up and send a text to the wrong person. Someone is going to confess in a moment of guilt. Someone is going to leave evidence where it can be found. The truth is going to come out in ways that cannot be denied, cannot be explained away, cannot be covered up. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, and it is about to cut through every lie that has been told about you. What is powerful about this card is that it also represents your ability to speak your truth. You are going to find your voice in a way that you have not been able to before. The words are going to come to you with precision and power. When you speak, people are going to listen. When you defend yourself, people are going to believe you. The Ace of Swords is giving you the gift of articulation, the ability to express exactly what has happened to you in a way that is clear, convincing, and undeniable. The Ace of Swords is also indicating legal victory for those of you who need it. If there are contracts involved, court cases, official disputes, the Ace of Swords is showing me that truth and justice are going to prevail in your favor. Documents are going to surface that prove your case. Witnesses are going to come forward. Lies are going to be exposed. The Ace of Swords is the card of winning through truth, and that is exactly what is about to happen for you. Justice is the 8th card, and I mean, come on, how perfect is this? Justice shows up to confirm that divine law is being executed in your situation. This is not just karma, this is cosmic justice being administered by the highest authority. Justice represents balance, fairness, cause and effect, and divine retribution. The Justice card is showing me that there has been a cosmic trial happening in the spiritual realm regarding your situation. Evidence has been presented, testimonies have been heard, the scales have been weighed, and the verdict is in your enemies are guilty. They are guilty of spiritual assault. They are guilty of conspiracy. They are guilty of attempting to harm someone who is protected by divine covenant. And the sentence that is about to be carried out is not negotiable, not appealable, and not escapable. Justice is showing me that everything your enemies did to you is going to come back to them exactly. They tried to block your money. Their finances are about to collapse. They tried to destroy your relationships. Their connections are about to fall apart. They tried to attack your health. Their bodies are about to manifest symptoms that doctors cannot explain. They tried to cloud your mind. Their mental state is about to deteriorate. The Justice card is showing me that this is not random karma. This is precise, measured, exact recompense for every single thing they did. What is chilling about the Justice card in this reading is that it is showing me that some of your enemies are already starting to experience the consequences, and they know why it is happening. They know it is because of what they did to you. They are waking up in the middle of the night with that knowledge. They are seeing your face in their dreams. They are hearing your name echo in their minds. The Justice card is showing me that they are being haunted by their own actions, and there is nothing they can do to escape it. I am seeing that some of them are going to try to reverse what they did. They are going to go back to the same practitioners they worked with before and ask for the curses to be removed, ask for protection from the backfire. But the Justice card is showing me that it is too late. Once divine justice has been set in motion, no human power can stop it. No ritual can reverse it. No offering can appease it. No prayer can prevent it. What they set in motion against you has been redirected back to them by forces they should never have messed with. The Justice card is also showing me that you are going to witness their downfall. You are not going to have to wonder if karma caught up with them. You are going to see it with your own eyes. You are going to hear about it through mutual connections. You are going to watch as everything they built crumbles. And while you might initially feel satisfaction, the Justice card is showing me that eventually you are going to feel something deeper, a sense of awe at divine power, a sense of reverence for the laws that govern the universe, a sense of gratitude that you are on the right side of those laws. The Page of Pentacles is the 9th card, and this is bringing such a beautiful message of new beginnings, opportunities, and blessings that are coming your way as a direct result of divine intervention. The Page of Pentacles represents a messenger bringing news of material blessings, a student ready to learn new skills, and the beginning of a prosperous new chapter. After everything you have been through, after surviving the spiritual attacks, after enduring the isolation, after wading through the darkness, the Page of Pentacles is showing me that your season of abundance is here. And this is not just a little bit of increase. This is not just a minor improvement. This is a complete transformation of your material reality. Money that was being blocked is about to flow to you. Opportunities that were being hidden are about to be revealed. Doors that were being held shut are about to open wide. The Page of Pentacles is showing me that you are about to receive news about a job, a business opportunity, an investment, a contract, something material that is going to significantly change your financial situation. And what is beautiful about this card is that it is going to come to you in an unexpected way. You are not going to have to chase it. You are not going to have to beg for it. You are not going to have to compromise yourself to get it. It is going to come to you because you are divinely favored, because you are being compensated for what you suffered, because God is proving to your enemies that they cannot block what has been ordained for you. I am seeing that the Page of Pentacles is also bringing you opportunities to learn new skills or develop new income streams. You might be drawn to take a course, start a side business, invest in a new venture, and whatever you are feeling called to do, I am telling you to follow that nudge. The Page of Pentacles is showing me that there is divine guidance behind these ideas, and they are going to be more successful than you can imagine right now. What I really love about the Page of Pentacles showing up in this reading is that it represents stability and security after a time of chaos. Your foundation has been shaken, people have tried to undermine your security, they have tried to make you feel unstable and unsafe, but the Page of Pentacles is showing me that you are about to build something so solid, so secure, so unshakable that no one will ever be able to threaten your stability again. You are going to own your home, you are going to have savings that give you peace of mind, you are going to have multiple streams of income that make you financially independent. The Page of Pentacles is also showing me that your success is going to be visible. Your enemies are going to see you thriving. They are going to see you buying that car, moving into that new place, wearing those nice clothes, taking those trips, and it is going to drive them absolutely crazy because they tried so hard to keep you down. And here you are, rising higher than ever before. The Page of Pentacles is showing me that your elevation is going to be part of their torment, having to witness you being blessed while they are being cursed. The Justice card appeared again, and when a card shows up multiple times in a reading, it means the universe is really emphasizing that message. But wait, I need to recount because I want to make sure I am giving you accurate information about how many cards I pulled for you. Actually, let me clarify the cards I have discussed so far. The High Priestess, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords, the Hermit, Five of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Justice, Page of Pentacles. That is 9 cards. The 10th and final card is the Page of Swords, and this card is bringing such important energy about communication and vigilance. The Page of Swords represents a messenger, someone who is quick-witted, alert, and always gathering information. And in your reading, this card is showing me 2 things happening simultaneously. First, the Page of Swords is confirming that you are going to hear things. Information is going to come to you about who was involved in the spiritual attacks against you and what exactly they were doing. This page is going to bring you receipts, evidence, proof. Someone is going to tell you what they heard, show you what they saw, forward you messages that were never meant for your eyes. The Page of Swords is showing me that the truth is going to find its way to you through unexpected sources. But second, and this is really important, the Page of Swords is warning you to be careful with your words and your information moving forward. Not everyone who seems curious about your life has good intentions. Not everyone who asks how you are doing really cares. The Page of Swords is reminding you to be strategic about what you share, who you trust, and how much access you give people to your plans and your blessings. I am seeing that the Page of Swords is encouraging you to stay alert and aware without becoming paranoid. There is a difference between healthy discernment and living in fear. The Page of Swords wants you to be smart, to pay attention to red flags, to trust your instincts when something feels off. But he does not want you to close yourself off from genuine connections or opportunities because of what happened. The Page of Swords is also showing me that you have a sharp mind and a quick wit that are going to serve you well in this next season. You are going to be able to spot lies immediately. You are going to be able to detect manipulation. You are going to be able to defend yourself verbally when necessary. The Page of Swords is giving you the gift of mental agility, the ability to think on your feet and respond to situations with intelligence and precision. What is interesting about the Page of Swords in this reading is that he can also represent your own voice becoming more powerful. You might feel called to speak out about your experiences, whether through social media, writing, videos, or just conversations with people who need to hear your story. The Page of Swords is showing me that your words are going to carry weight. They are going to impact people. They are going to help others who have been through similar situations. So Taurus, let me bring this all together for you. You have been under serious spiritual attack from people who set up altars and did rituals against you. They thought they were going to destroy you, block you, keep you trapped, but what they did not know is that you are divinely protected. and every curse they sent your way was being deflected by forces they cannot comprehend. God saw everything they did, and the fury that is coming down on them is absolute. They are about to experience consequences that are going to leave them shattered. Their lives are going to fall apart in ways that make it obvious this is divine retribution. And while they are dealing with that karma, you are being elevated, blessed, moved into a season of abundance and favor that they cannot touch. The cards showed me that you have gained wisdom and spiritual gifts through this trial that are going to serve you for life. You have been prepared in isolation for something greater. You are about to step into opportunities that exceed anything you have imagined. Your enemies are going to have to watch you win while they lose everything. Stay vigilant, but do not live in fear. Trust your intuition, protect your energy, be careful who you share your plans with. The truth about what happened is going to come out, and justice is going to be served in ways that are undeniable. You are entering your season of vindication, Taurus. Everything that was stolen is being restored. Everything that was blocked is being released. Everything that was meant for you is on its way.